Heater on. Here we go. Good morning. It is a beautiful day on the homestead. 24 chilly degrees. We have a couple inches of snow. This is our first real snow of the year. Mrs. W and I have a fun project today. It's something that we've been wanting to do for 5 years, and we're kind of going to get started on that today. So we have half a day set aside that the two of us can work together and just be outside, and it's going to be glorious. So I've got to show her way around the tractor a little bit. She hasn't really spent any time running tractors, but I have no doubt that she's going to pick it up pretty quickly. She's a smart little sausage. So we'll get started on the quick attach, we'll put the forks on, and then we'll head down and kind of show you what we're going to do.
Hi, love.
I see a lot of smiling in there.
It's so fun.
How's your new tractor? You see I turned the heater on for you so it's nice and warm?
I did. I'm like taking off all my layers.
The heater is so
good.
It's so good. I run it on low for about 3 minutes and then I turned it off. It really is good.
It's wonderful.
All right, so come on out. I'll show you what we're going to do. Set the parking brake and then shut it off.
Do you want me to go where we're going to drop the bucket off?
Yeah, go ahead. So this is really simple to change out to front implements. We just grab the two bars here, like that.
Okay.
Now I'm going to have you get back in, and you see they hook up underneath here. You're going to lower the bucket. I'll give you directions.
Okay.
And you'll just watch through here. You have really good line of sight through that bottom window, your knee window. Drop it down. You'll feel it kind of click, come out, and then I'll bring you right in. We'll pick up the forks. That was your first bucket change.
First bucket change.
Now you can do it by yourself?
Oh, it's much nicer to have a little help.
All right, so let's pick up the toolbox and then we'll head down and we'll show everybody what we're doing today.
What do you mean pick up the toolbox?
Oh, I haven't showed you yet. We have another little fun thing.
You may have noticed I'm a beginner.
You did really good. It takes a week or so to get the gestures and all that down, but you'll do fine. So the toolbox, so this is a job box, old one from back in the contractor days, and we're going to be utilizing this for the tractor because we have such a big property and we'll be working here and we're working there, and running back and forth for tools all the time is really, it just takes forever.
Although it keeps me fit.
Keeps you fit. So we'll have everything in here. You know, it takes about a year or so to get a box like this perfectly dialed in, and what you do is you work out of it exclusively. So whenever you need something and you don't have it, you put it in there, make sure you leave it in there, and then after, you know, a year or so, you pretty much done everything you're going to do. You know exactly what goes into it. It's super handy. So we'll set that here, and then we don't have to pick up the tools at the end of the day. Everything is kept dry. You can lock it. It's secure. It's a wonderful way to do it. So I want to show you the barn and my clever plan.
I don't know what we're doing, so tell me more. So I think we should address before somebody asks, where is Heart Racer?
Heart Racer is, the snow is a little too much for her. She shivers and I feel bad for her, so we just put her, she's not unhappy.
And she also doesn't have tractor smarts.
No, she's not very good around the tractor. So this is our big barn. This is one that you probably maybe haven't seen before. It's the furthest one away, and it's the biggest one that we have. It's actually, I think it's 35 wide by 75. And the reason why we haven't used it very much is the way it's configured is kind of unusable.
For us.
Yeah, for us. It was really good for the previous owners where they used it for animal stalls. It's a pass-through barn that you can drive through, and it had animal stalls on both sides. The problem with it is we're starting to get equipment, and we're going to have implements for the tractor and the sawmill and all those things. We want to get them undercover. And so going in there and trying to maneuver using a tractor to move things around is just not going to work. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn it into kind of a traditional, more of an implement shed. It's built on the side of a grade. The eaves are really short over here. Let's go look at them and I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So as you can see, the eaves on the east side here are really low. They're probably about 6 feet. And I was kind of lamenting that. I was like, oh, the tractor is not going to fit underneath there, and you know, how's this going to work? I was talking to my dad yesterday. Sometimes you need someone else, just a clear set of eyes on something. He said, well, go in the backside. So let's go look at that. Thanks to the wisdom of my dad, now that one's really tall. That's what, 10, 11 feet up there. Plenty of room for the tractor, even with the backhoe on it, to get in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove all the siding and the doors and all the pins and everything from this side, and we're going to have a really fabulous implement shed.
Am I to guess that I'm your demolition crew today?
Well, here's what we got to do. So what we want to do, as you can see, is basically we're going to have like 5 little, it's going to be like a 5-bay garage.
Okay.
And we're going to remove these because we have, this is a what do you call it? Pole barn style design. So we've got structural post, but lots of room, probably 14 feet or so in between them, lots of room. So we'll essentially be able to drive in here and we can stack our lumber, we can stack fence posts, we can bring equipment in. I mean, I'm ashamed to show you this right now. It's just something that's been kind of a catch-all for us because we haven't had a need of it. Now we do. So, but what we're going to have is a long, deep, 35-foot deep garage or bay, and there'll be 5 of them.
I think you need to refilm that so they don't see what that looks like in there.
It's bad. It's not going to stay bad though, right?
That's right.
One of the first things we would need to do, this is something we need to do a ton of, is taking out a lot of fences that are in kind of disrepair. We're not going to use this for an animal pen. If we ever do, you know, we can revisit that now, but we need to get our equipment under cover because we can get 6 feet of snow out here. It's not unheard of. So we get to use the backhoe today. We're going to use the backhoe to pull the fences out. So we'll remove this row of fence, remove the siding, and then start working in there. We'll just do one at a time.
I might buy you for Christmas.
What's that?
Gravel.
I don't want gravel for Christmas.
I do. You can get me gravel for Christmas.
How about I buy you gravel for Christmas?
You can buy me gravel for Christmas. We need some gravel in our driveway. I'd be totally happy with
You
gravel.
know, Mom, sometimes you're just too darn practical. This is the Midwest in you. Gravel for Christmas.
It would keep the house cleaner if we had gravel instead of mud.
I'll buy you gravel and you can buy me a toy or something. Actually, I already bought my own.
We're different, aren't we?
Okay.
That's why it works, baby. No wonder so many men said that their wives would kill them if they got what I got, huh?
Seemed reasonable to you, though.
Actually, if you don't like any of the top 10, buy your wife some gravel.
When I asked you to do the list and I looked at it, I thought, it made complete sense to me because I know you, and I know that you think that those are great gift ideas, are practical. But I can see where some women may take an issue with getting a scale. But remember when I was editing and I told you, I said, that is so sweet, your list. It just melted my heart because for you, those are just nice things, and they are. So we're all different.
Now, did you get those for me for my Christmas gift one year?
Fence pliers? You didn't ask for fence pliers. I have 2 pair if you want your own. No, these, actually these Channel Lock sent these. A package showed up one day and said, we subscribed to your channel, thank you very much. Here's a set of fence pliers. So
We'll use them.
that was really nice. Yeah, I mean, it was a whole, like a toolkit. It was channel locks and all kinds of nice things. Oops, got my glove.
Did you find that hammer?
It's down here, yeah. what a blessing it is to be able to spend the day working with your best friend. You know, the thing that I think Mrs. W and I are most grateful for is having the ability to spend so much time together. I think it seems to me anyway, one of the most destructive things in marriages is the pressure from society to have a married couple living separate lives, separate jobs, separate careers, whatever that may be. You know, it's not always that simple. I mean, sometimes we do what we have to do. But when it comes to time in life when an important decision needs to be made, really think long and hard about that. Is the extra money, is the extra prestige, is it worth it? Or would it be better off to have a little more time and a little less material possessions? You know, we're often asked to go to different places, to speaking engagements or different things, and they always want me to come, and they don't want to pay for a ticket or expenses of bringing my whole family. But I tell everyone the same thing. I don't go anywhere without her. We are one. We travel together. We support one another, and when I'm feeling down, she lifts me up, and vice versa, and I just would be half a person without her. Very, very, very grateful. There's just so much truth that when God made male and female, you know, he made them two separate halves, and when he put them together, when they're joined in marriage together, they make the whole person, the complete person, the one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next video.